by all means, join me and add House 2, the second story, to your list of 31 spooky movies of Halloween. But I'm drawing the line at House 3. Nope. Nobody, nope. Yeah, I lied. Shut up. This is House 3, the horror show, on our 31 spooky movies of Halloween. Or is it just the horror show? I guess it depends on where and how you watch this film. It doesn't seem to know if it wants to be a sequel to the horrifically hilarious House or just be a straight-up horror movie, and sadly it doesn't end up being either. You'd think with a title like House, the movie might, be about a house, maybe haunted, a little bit spooky, a little eerie, but nope. This is less creepy things in your home and more vengeful ghost with free reign over your entire zip code. Clearly, somebody didn't get the memo. The plot, it exists. This movie is about Detective Lucas McCarthy, played by the incredibly overqualified Lance Hendrickson. Lance Hendrickson again? What has he got against bad movies? Just let a bad movie be bad. You don't have to do an Oscar-winning performance in every bad movie. Now, this detective has captured a serial killer named Jinky.
Jinky?
Shot it. Jinky is played by the late Brian James, a wonderful character actor, and he seems to be having the time of his life in this role. And I'm glad somebody's having fun, because I sure wasn't. Jinky is sent straight to the electric chair, and naturally, Jinky's a wee bit perturbed about this. So he comes back as a cackling ghost, hell-bent on ruining McCarthy's life. Because this is what happens when a guy who laughs just like Skeletor gets the death penalty. No, seriously, every time Jinky bursts out into that ridiculous laugh, you can't help but picture him sitting on the Bone Throne in Snake Mountain. It's less terrifying and more, wait, did I accidentally switch the channel to He-Man? I wish. So let's talk about the deaths, or more accurately, didn't that person die? Are you alive again moments? People come and go as if the writers were playing musical chairs with the script. It's like death is a revolving door in this movie. One character in particular, McCarthy's son, played by the late Aaron Eisenberg, who would later become beloved as Nog on Deep Space Nine, seems to die, and then he's a ghost or something, and then he's alive at the end of the movie. I'm sorry, what? So did this death just not count? I wish we'd gotten a little bit more explanation about that. Does that also mean that one nerdy professor who got canked by the ghost is still alive at the end? Poor guy's probably out there stuck in some kind of deep, dark plot hole. As a side note, Aaron Eisenberg was a genuinely kind guy in real life. I had the privilege of having a few interactions with him online. This guy loved his fans. He loved Star Trek fans. And his brief role here is a reminder that even in a complete mess of a movie, good people can still shine through. Aaron was taken from us way too soon. Then there's the R rating. Oh, they really leaned into that one. The first two House films were relatively tame with their scares and content, but in this installment, they cranked up the foul language and nudity like someone accidentally walked onto the wrong set. Was anybody asking for this? A more gritty House film? Hey, you know what would really make this scary movie scary? Let's show some boobies! No, we didn't ask for this. Did it add anything meaningful to the plot? Also, no. It's like they were trying to distract you from the fact that this movie barely belongs in the franchise by screaming obscenity and showing you some no-no bits. Lance Hendrickson, bless him, gives this film his all. He acts like he's in The Exorcist even though everyone else around him acts like they're in The Exorcist believer. Hendrickson brings more intensity to this role than the script deserves. He's too good for this movie, which only makes everything else seem even sillier by comparison. This is the third Lance Hendrickson movie that we have done on the 31 Days of Halloween. And he's been amazing in every single one of them, so bravo, Lance. Bravo. As for Brian James, who plays Max Jinky, stop it. You can tell he's having the time of his life as the villain. Sure, his maniacal Skeletor laugh completely kills any tension, but hey, at least he's committed. He chews the scenery like it's his last meal, which is exactly the kind of over-the-top performance you need in a film this ludicrous. You almost have to respect it. Except that turkey puppet was just the most ridiculous thing I have seen in years. I honestly thought I was watching Thanksgiving again. In the end, House 3 is dull 1 minute, ridiculous the next, and strange all the way through. It's a sequel that feels like it accidentally stumbled into the wrong franchise and decided to just hang out anyway, farting loudly until all the quality left. It's no wonder it killed the House series. What do you mean there's a fourth one? Hey, at least we got a Skeletor laugh and Lance Hendrickson's gravitas out of it, so, there's that. And that is why you should add House 3, The Horror Show, to your list of 31 spooky movies of Halloween.